Hello citizens of our nation, RAWR here, and today I'm giving you my very late review of the new film, Paddington 2. Paddington 2 is a sequel to the wonderful 2015 family film Paddington, and this time around, the story follows everyone's favorite adorable marmalade-loving bear as he tries to obtain the perfect gift for his aunt's birthday. Hijinks ensue as we follow Paddington and his family on a fun adventure. Now, it took me a very long time to watch the first Paddington film. Ever since it came out back in 2015, I pretty much disregarded it as just some dumb kids movie that really didn't look any good at all. However, I got around to watching that movie just recently, and I absolutely loved the first Paddington film, to my surprise. It was charming, it was endearing, it had a sense of innocence. I actually grew attached to the characters, and I even got a little emotional towards the ending of that film. Paddington 2 brings over those same sensibilities from the first one over. It's just as charming, it's just as endearing, it's just as innocent, and the film surprisingly has a deep emotional core to it. I like how the film shows us the city of London through the eyes of this small, innocent, sometimes naive creature, and through him, the good in everyone is able to come out. Even the most unexpected people, from your rude, disgruntled neighbor to vicious jail inmates. The cast in the film is fine, and they all really do a serviceable job. I particularly really enjoyed the performances of Ben Whishaw, who does the voice of Paddington, Sally Hawkins as Mrs. Brown, Brendan Gleeson as Knuckles, and Hugh Grant as Phoenix Buchanan. I really love the film's bright and bouncy aesthetic. I haven't seen a film in years that has had a very colorful palette, and in the midst of Oscar season where most of the films are dark and muted, it is really refreshing and such a pleasure to see well-composed, colorful shots on screen. Despite all of this, the film does suffer a teeny tiny bit, particularly in the third act. Now, dare I say this about a fictional children's film about a talking bear, but the film's third act is often a bit too over the top. There are a few moments where things get a little too ridiculous for its own good, and I was like, really? Do you really expect me to believe that? I know, I might sound stupid for saying this about a children's film, but I do want to keep this review spoiler-free, so I can't go into detail about specific moments. But I will say this. While they were all very brief, there were a few of these moments that pulled me right out of the movie for a second. Overall, Paddington 2 retains all of the same elements that made the first film such a delight, so if you're a fan of the original, you will not be disappointed. On my rating scale, Paddington 2 gets an 8 out of 10. So, Paddington 2, have you guys seen it? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Or do you want to see it? Why or why not? Comment down below. Let me know. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe today for more content. RAWR signing out here. Farewell, citizens of RAWR Nation. See you all next time.